You ever have one of those times where a band brings you back to something that you love, reminds you of an influence that they obviously have, that you also remember, and it just makes you excited, brings an emotion into your soul. But then the band, being who they are, creates something unique that is modern and current, and they take you on a journey. That's what's about to happen. My name is Old School Nerd. This is my first ever reaction to Sleep Theory Fallout. All right. American heavy rock and a little new metal. I want you to put that in your brain. I want you to go back on some journeys with me, okay? Some Linkin Park vibes. Some of that explosive new metal, okay? The 2010s heavy rock vibe, okay? Now, if you went through that and you loved those things, remember, people and bands that are currently now also grew up with you and love those ideas. And it's part of the influence of who they are. Then you take four guys from Tennessee. One of them looks kind of like Conan from Malevolence. Yeah, I'm talking about you, sir. And then the rest of them are a hodgepodge of styles and cultures. Then you add a creativity and a vibe. When someone tried to explain this band to me, they said, yeah, there are some different things, kind of like a Linkin Park kind of vibe. There's some other bands that you might hear in there. And then someone said, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Fire from the Gods because of that soulful, rich voice in the vocals here. I was like, okay, great, I'm in. What song should I react to? And they said, react to Fallout. I was like, okay. They said, get ready. It's going to remind you of things that you love, but they're going to take you on a ride. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'll have all of Sleep Theory's information description below. Please check them out. Here we go. Good video. Nice. Okay, I got it. When you guys said the intro is going to make you feel like it's some of the best from Hybrid Theory, and it does. It will definitely get everyone's attention if they love that vibe. Let's be honest. In the 90s, it was the biggest album that wasn't grunge. It was the biggest debut album of any band, period. Hybrid Theory. It will remind you of that. But they said, once you get through this intro and that first verse, they're going to take you on a journey you haven't been to before. And I was like, I'm in. Now that we've recognized it, let's go. I'm sure we're going to go break down. Want to catch it now? Okay, let's talk about it. What do I hear in the composition, in the arrangement? What makes this some of the things that you absolutely love from the last 30 years, but it's different? Here we go. Yes, you are going to hear the turntable. You're going to hear the scratching. You're going to hear that new metal influence from some of the favorite bands you've had. Okay, now this is where it's different. The bass and guitar sounds are arranged differently. Instead of in previous new metal iterations like a Linkin Park, where the bass sticks more on the hip hop side, this bass player is aggressively metal and hard rock. A lot of crunch in that bass, a lot of bass forward. It's very chunky, which we love. Bass player is working really well with the drummer. So the rhythm section is solid as a rock metal vibe. So instead of being like a lot of new metal, which kept the rhythms in the hip hop side, this keeps that hip hop tempo and the essences, but the rhythm section is still very, very metal, very rock, which is great. Okay, guitarist, still very, very crunchy, more towards the rock metal side. And his harsh vocals, outstanding, kind of reminds me of Conan from Malevolence. That's a compliment, by the way. Great sound. Let's talk about the lead singer. I don't know your name, sir, but I will learn it. I guarantee you. Why? Because you remind me of some of my favorite vocalists. There is a soul there. When he sings, it reminds me of Fire from the Gods. It reminds me of Howard Jones. And it's not just the culture or the race of the singer. There is a soul here. Is there something unique about, Fire from the Gods and Howard Jones? Yes, they're African American. I get that. But there's also something else there. There's a cultural essence in soul music that they bring to it. When they sing, you feel it. You don't hear it, you feel it. Now, adding something like this, a soul inflection to your voice, and when I say soul music, I'm not talking about hip hop. I'm talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm talking about Marvin Gaye. I'm talking about Lou Rawls. There is a blues and a soul where someone, when they sing, they're telling you a story and it ain't a happy one. Or it's a desperation. Now, you do hear that a lot in rock music. It usually has a tendency to be very harsh, very raspy. He's belting, man. He's belting from the soul. And you recognize it immediately. So lyrically, it's super strong. And there are essences at the beginning that will remind you of some of your favorite nu metal artists, and that's great. But this is very unique, especially in the way it's arranged. There's just enough of it to make everyone that loves those classic greats gravitate to this. Like, what is this? Brings you in. But when you get in, you realize this is a modern take. This is something different, especially the way that rhythm section runs more towards the rock metal side versus the hip hop. So I'm enjoying this for the best reasons. Also, let me also say this, guys. This is one hell of a catchy chorus. It's one hell of a hook. I love it. Man, if this is the first one, I want more. We need more. Let's finish this out. And I think we're going to go to the breakdown or guitar solo, whatever it is. I don't know. Let's find out. Reprisal, here we go. Nice. Well, that was really outstanding. Now, obviously the chording is great, but I think the walking up of those individual notes between each chord really gives them a dynamic hook. I really enjoyed that. For the reprisal chorus to come back and not only let him do inflections on the end of those vocal lines are great, but to have that harmony part where they come in and sing echo to him, outstanding on the reprisal chorus. Musicianship is there, man. There's some stuff there that sets them apart. Now, for those people that are going to dismiss it and go, it just reminds me of stuff I've heard before, don't get caught up into that. That's shit work. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. They have 28,000 subscribers on YouTube. This came out a month ago, over almost 500,000 views. Obviously, it's that solid. The next concert that's close, they're going out on tour, US tour in January. My closest event will be the day after Valentine's Day, February 15th in Houston, Texas at the White Oak Music Hall. I don't know if it's going to be the outdoor venue or the indoor venue. If it's the outdoor venue, it's a great place to see a show. The grass hill's amazing. All right, so check them out. This is Sleep Theory, Fallout. Definitely going to be subscribed. Going to be following, giving the thumbs up. I'll have all of the information about them in the description below. Please check them out. My name is Old School Nerd. I hope you enjoyed that. And with that, new band for me to enjoy. Way to end it out, right? I'm excited. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.